Come on back. What could go wrong? Oh gosh.
Oh, look at you.
Oh God, oh God.
It'll be fine.
No man knoweth.
The more you know. No luck.
Come on, little Timmy. The brittle beans.
Ooh, what hit the ground?
Wonky. Thank you. In big trouble.
Bubbling now. Too scary around here.
Ice
They're cheap now. Frothy. Oh wow, that's incredible. Oh, come on. The Dollar General. Bummer.
Frosty. I see you. Booger pickers work good, don't they?
Booger.
You're not supposed to bite.
Sweet nothing.
You'd be dead right now. You're definitely wrong. Easy, bro. Blatant defiance. Shirley. Little booger.
Scout stomps, here we come.
She got 33s.
Right in my mouth. Pretty black. You don't need to know. Oh, the long pour. What a twerp. Oh, okay, oh. Okay, stop. It'll be fine. Lid flip engaged. You can thank me later. Oh, no fluid at all. Just keep it going. I don't trust plastic. First time in 10 years. What do you think, Granny? Check your rear end. Magic Mike the neighbor.
Yes,
This on her before.
I kissed her. Bye.
Whoa. Welcome back to the Sleeper Dude YouTube channel. We are back with the 88 GMC Jimmy here that we cleaned up in a recent video. So we're gonna get this thing in the building now and see if we can get it running for the first time. Looks like it's been parked around 8 to 10 years, it looks like. We need to get a hot battery in it and see what it does. It is a fuel injected 350 in it. It's got a overdrive automatic. It's 4-wheel dig, of course. Really nice survivor vehicle. Really no rust at all in the body, which is really surprising for an old 4-wheel drive. Who's driving it in the shop?
We. I will.
Anybody else? Any other takers? How about mom pulls me and y'all can ride with me?
Okay.
That'll work. And now watch out for them 6x9s back there, okay? I don't want you messing up my Jensen's back there. This thing cleaned up really nice.
Yeah.
Maybe this will fit under the wildfire lift.
Hopefully.
Come on back. Now listen, don't pull me like you done the last couple times and I end up in the choir practice over it.
Don't be scared about it.
Take it easy, okay?
I'll try, but
L4, remember.
I got a lead foot.
All right, we got our cheap Harbor Freight tow strap on there. What could go wrong? Ellie's riding?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll follow you. Oh gosh.
Oh.
Why? Why can't she figure this out? My whole life, I have tried to get her to take off easy, and she about rips my false teeth out every time. This thing's pretty big to be going under the lift.
Yeah.
This would be a good going to the river ride, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I know, right?
Throw the tubes in the back. No wonder it had tubes in the back. There's Mike the neighbor. We got a little bit of brakes.
This one of us, we don't have brakes.
Y'all the nosiest bunch I've ever seen. Look at you. You're so nosy.
You see all the goats lined up? They're wanting to see the show. So we've got to get enough speed up to get this heavy thing inside. But the Falcon's going to be above us, so we can't hit that.
No, we cannot.
Try not to hit the lift, okay?
Oh, Lord.
Oh God, oh God. We're good.
We didn't get enough speed. We're going to push it.
Well, we're good with the lift.
We need to have like a winch to pull them in, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. How exactly are we supposed to pull this?
On the next rock, go forward. Hey, we made it. All right. Hands in the middle. Woo! Woo!
This is hands in the middle.
Hands in the middle. We did it. Good thing about having I think it's called the XLT. This thing goes up to 6 feet 10, so it's got more clearance than a standard lift does. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, might be a bad idea to try to start something that hasn't ran in a while underneath your brand new lift and your nicest car. It'll all work out. It'll be fine. Nothing to worry about.
No, it's not a thing.
So this has the old school throttle body injection they had back then. But we're just gonna throw a hot battery in it and see what happens. We probably should check the oil first.
Probably.
Probably a good starting place. Oh, it's got that black oil. That's that good stuff. It's close to a quart low, but enough to start it on. I don't expect it to be locked up or anything. It don't even have the battery tray rusted out yet. I don't know why in the world they put side post batteries on anything. I hate the side post battery. I do like a unilug battery like this though, because you can power your main stuff off of here to like to your starter, and you can run accessories off the side. But I don't like just having a side post like this. All right, if you want to give that a clean there, we don't have a bunch of corrosion. I'm gonna check the coolant level while we're at it. Might as well take a peek at it. Hopefully it's not milky or something. Ooh, is there any coolant in it? It's very green, but it's about halfway down. Look at that. It's like way down in there.
Okay.
It's definitely low. This thing still has a smog pump on it. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Most people take them off.
You mean small turbo?
Exactly. Let's see how many sparks come out of
This
this.
is a pork can.
Doesn't sound bad at all, does it?
No.
What's she singing over there? Oh, what's going on in there sometimes?
No man knoweth.
Yeah. So if you didn't know, a side post battery is a 3/8 16 thread. And what I like to do is get like an inch and a half long bolt like this, and I'll tighten the bolt all the way down into the battery and then leave a 3/8 jam nut on there. And I can use it to tighten up against it. That way I know I get every single thread that's usable, and it also gives you a nice spot to hook on jumper cables if you want to later.
Wow.
The more you know. Hey, we got lights.
Service and consume.
Okay, fasten
normal.
belts and a brake light. So do we have, like, the power windows work or anything? Woo. That one's broke. And that one's broke.
It's okay.
So we have no working windows. Power locks work though. It's good to know.
Does it have any gas in it? Does it say
Oh,
no
gas.
line?
I thought I heard
Yeah,
it.
it shows it has a quarter of a tank.
I heard it squishing around.
Yeah,
the
when we were
splashing.
The
pushing.
gas is squishy.
The splashing when we were pushing it.
I mean, we're cutting right to the chase here. We might as well just try it, right? If it started, that'd be crazy. No luck.
Well, it cranked.
We need to listen for a
That's
fuel
positive.
pump now. It's got a very square gas tank. All right, just turn the key on and off. Don't try to start the engine. Pump's running. You hear that?
Yeah.
Try it again. Did you try it again?
Yeah.
Well, the pump ran the first time. I heard it. So it sounds like our pump is doing something. I'm just not used to working on these trucks with 33s on them. I think you can actually see these injectors spraying. So here's your fuel injectors. Now, I believe that's your fuel pressure regulator from memory. And you can actually see these things spraying if they're spraying fuel. So, wah-wah, crank it like you're trying to start it. All right. They are not spraying fuel at all.
I think I heard the fuel pump.
Yeah, I definitely heard it more than once now. I bet our fuel injectors are just gunked up like crazy from sitting. We need to make sure they're getting a signal though, and making sure we got fuel pressure up to here. I guess I could take that off there, get a little easier access to these. What a weird setup, huh? This was just early fuel injection. They eventually went to like sequential fuel injection on every cylinder, and this worked though. I'm gonna crack this fuel line loose and see if we are actually getting fuel up here before we start taking any fuel injection stuff apart. Key it on, don't try to start it, just turn the key on. Okay. I'm not seeing any fuel coming out. Try it again, Wawa. All I got was a little drip right there. It's definitely gas. Okay, well maybe we're just not getting fuel pressure. Maybe our fuel filter or something. Oh! Turn the key on again and see what happens. Okay. We're getting fuel. So there's something up here then with this injector's probably gummed up. Maybe we can clean it though, or service it somehow without just replacing it.
That'd be awesome.
So first thing I'm gonna try is testing these injectors. It just needs 12 volt signal that clicks on and off to click them. Let's see if they click. Nothing. Well, that's not good. Try this one. Nothing. We got some bad injectors. It's probably got gummed up with old fuel and just locked them up. I guess we're gonna take this whole throttle body setup off of here and clean it up. See? This thing's working. It's sending power, but they're not clicking. All right, let's
I've
take
never
it
seen
apart.
you do that.
Well, it was the first time for me too, son.
What do I do?
You probably don't have a good ground.
Come Come on. Little Timmy. It's like,
You just had to do it, right?
can you like put it, how did you have it?
There.
Oh.
Alright, it's getting hot. You gotta take both your fuel feed and return lines loose from the back of this. And you have to pull the fitting out as well that goes in the back. This fitting on both of them, because that actually attaches it into the throttle body. So see, this is the return line here. And they have a little plastic seal on there too. And then this is the actual fitting that goes in the back of it. The line is a 5/8 and the fitting is a 3/4 on both of them. Then these are just little Torx bolts. These bigger ones are T25s. I think that's, yeah, I think those 3 bigger ones are all that holds this guy in place. We've already ruined the gasket, so we're gonna have to get some gaskets coming at least for this. Maybe they make a rebuild kit. So see, your fuel goes in here, feeds up into here, and these injectors actually sit in fuel. And the fuel, I guess, comes back out this way, and this is the return here. So this guy here is just a spacer, which is what we've already ripped. It's like a big, thick gasket. Hopefully the parts store has this stuff in stock. I don't know anymore. But that's where they actually spray. That's the pintle.
The what?
Pintle, I believe that's the word.
Can you say it again?
All right, let's get these injectors out of here and see what it looks like. These are T20. I turn around for 1 second, you take over.
Yeah.
Make sure you have it on there really good and straight. Are they all the same length? We weren't even keeping up.
Oh.
Look, you got 3 long ones.
Well, I know one long one goes there.
Yeah, it's probably pretty self-explanatory, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
We'll be fine. All right, let's crack the seal on this. Oh, man. Wasn't much holding on there.
Those are huge for injectors.
Well, there are only 2 of them, and they're enough to feed the whole thing.
Oh.
Look how much the regulator's been leaking maybe and gooped up. It looks like it's been dripping, doesn't it? Well, there's a diaphragm inside here. Let's pull the injectors out.
I thought that was all one thing.
No, these come out and the injectors pop out of it.
Oh.
So these little guys are a T15. The little tiny stuff, I guess, always scares me. I'm going to strip it out. This should have a spring inside here. This is what regulates your fuel pressure.
That's when it shoots to like
The moon.
Well, they don't.
There's a hole in the roof.
They don't have high fuel pressure. You know, normal fuel injected car might have 50 or 60 psi sometimes.
Yeah.
These only have like 12 or 13 or something. Now, you Ford guys, tell me if I'm right about this. I believe in 1985, they offered throttle body injection in the Mustang GT if it was an automatic car. And I believe the manuals had a Holley carburetor. Let me know in the comments. So you can see there's been gas in there. It looks like an accelerator pump, doesn't it, in a Holley, but...
That's like the brittle beans.
Ooh, let's pull it off here. I don't want to...
It's like got 2.
I expected these passages to be completely clogged up, you know? Let's get these injectors out. Maybe our biggest problem is in the injectors, but there's definitely a lot of dried fuel here. Look down inside there, too. It's really chunky down in there.
Chunky.
And these passages go into the injectors. We'll pop these guys out. Ooh.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hey.
What hit the ground? A seal?
Yeah. Ring.
Oh, man. I about lost it there, didn't I? And this is the screen, so the fuel goes in here. It's not as dirty as I thought it would be. I mean, there's dirt in there. Look at that. I mean, you can see dirt in there. I was expecting this to be more gummed up than that. Well, there's junk in that. Look at that. You see down in there, right here, all that trash right there. So it's got some gunk in it. We're gonna have to spray this all out. I'm just confused why our injectors aren't clickety-clacketing. I expected this to be full of gunked up hardened fuel, and that was what was doing it, but I'm not seeing that here. Yeah, this is totally different than most injectors I'm used to. So the fuel goes in here and then right out. So the fuel's only from there to there. All this is a completely dry electric solenoid up here.
Wonky.
Now you show up. Already took it apart, bro. We're gonna toss this stuff in Ralphie's ultrasonic cleaner. He's allowed me to use it for this video. We got some Pine Sol in this one because you guys are telling us to try it. And this one's got purple power in it. He's certain one of these empty goldfish bags has goldfish in it.
No, what do you got? No, you need the bolts. Those are not yours. Rocky, no. No, you cannot have that. Get down. Thank you.
I don't know if it's okay to completely submerge these, so I'm gonna just set them in this shallow one over here and just leave the very bottom down in the pine saw and let it clean that way. And then all these bigger parts we're gonna put in this one if they'll fit. I'm gonna have to put that in first. Sonication. So we'll leave these in there and go and get the gaskets and stuff we need.
You are gonna be in big trouble. You know you can't get on the
Rocky,
Fairmont.
It's a Fairmont. All right, listen. Look at what he got, how dirty he got me. Rocky.
How much you think he weighs?
He's not light. He's not as light as I thought he was. Usually you're the one having to pick him up. Oh my gosh, you got me so dirty already.
You like oranges? You gotta bite it for him.
He won't eat it unless you bite it for him, because the juice.
Mm-hmm. Here you go.
You just babied this goat to death. Did he wipe his mouth on you? He don't mind to wipe his mouth on anybody. All right, Rocky, we gotta go to town and get these parts. You be good. You watch the shop.
There'll be nothing left when we come back.
Bubbling now. I set him at 40 degrees Celsius. I don't know if I can go much hotter. Let me know in the comments if there's like a temperature that is like a safe level to go. I just don't want to put it too high.
You got your little lap dog there.
He just won't sit anywhere.
You love his daddy.
At least in that old motorhome, the seat was so high, I had to let him get up there. And this thing, he's just here. You take care of him. I'll be right back.
All right. We got this.
Just the necessities. I had to get Mike's brake shoes for him. It's too scary around here. We gotta go back home.
Okay, I have acid reflux in my throat, so I'm gonna need a drink. Just like a blizzard, like just a small.
I'm just gonna have to stop bringing them to
You
town.
should have left him at home.
My throat is killing me.
Y'all taught me into everything.
Yeah, I know, it's so easy. I'm like, can we please get candy? And you're like, no. And I'm like, can we please get candy? And you're like, okay, fine. This is just my evidence.
We got Vanias at home.
I got recall Vanias at home.
We got them recall, but they're cheap now. You can get them things cheap. You smell pine saw?
Smells great in here.
It does. It smells really funny.
Ooh, it's dirty.
Frothy.
They're both super dirty.
They're warm. We may have to run it through a second cycle or something. We're just getting that off there, isn't it?
Yeah.
The inside, that looks a lot cleaner. It's not black in there anymore. Oh, wow. Look at that.
What?
Look at that.
It's
Look
like
how it
took
cleaned
the
it.
grass off.
Wow.
What?
That's incredible. Shoot, that pine saw works, don't it? We need to get some more pine saw. I wonder if they'll clickety-clack now. Look, it took the gold off those rings. That's serious.
Why don't we do this one?
Pine saw works for Riceville.
There's like,
We may need to run it through the pine saw, huh?
look, there's like this stuff on it. Like, it just builds up. and then
Corrosion
it just-
stuff. It's not clicking. Oh, come on. I don't want to have to replace these. Nothing. Well, that stinks. I was really hoping that would fix it.
Well, they're cleaner.
Yeah, they are cleaner. For sure. You can't help but clean it, huh?
No.
So this is the kit we got. Right there, it's from Standard Products. Got it from O'Reilly's. There's the diaphragm for the regulator. Here's our big thick, oh, okay. Dropped it.
Look at that beaut right there.
Oh, I know, right? Look, it's got the little metal rings.
Yeah.
I got the bigger kit. They had it actually in stock. Could not believe it. And there's our filters for our injectors. So I guess I'm gonna pop the filters off those injectors. I don't know if there's any hope on those injectors though. We may have to just order new ones. I think they just slip on there. That's so weird how it just basically sits in fuel and it comes in from the sides. Should we give up on them now and just order them, or should we give it another run through there?
You might as well put the whole thing in, give them another run through.
I mean, it's not working anyway, right?
Right. Yeah, without those little filters.
See, it comes in through there, through those 3 holes.
What if those filters were dirty?
Well, no, it would click though. That's all up
yeah.
in here, you know?
Since the pine saw did so good, we're just gonna put it back in there.
Give it another run through with a pine saw.
How do you
Because it definitely seems to clean better than the Purple Power.
Power?
Yeah.
Oh.
Give it a second run here. We done run out of pine saw, headed down to the Dollar General. My wife knows this place like the back of her hand. Yeah, get that big. This is the good stuff.
Yeah, we might need. How many?
Hey, wait, they got the law awesome. We gotta get some. That's the best stuff you can buy for $1, aside from buying just. So it's been like an hour and a half or so later. You can see what this looks like after coming out of the purple power. Kind of turns it gray. Let's see what this looks like. It's still hot, but it's not been running in a while. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Looks a lot better than that does. I think we need to use the pine saw on both of them now, huh?
Yeah. What about the injectors?
Yeah, I think we're gonna do them too. Bloop. We don't have much to lose now on the injectors, do we?
No. They might just make them work. Who knows?
All right, we're gonna let that cook some more. This one's getting the pine saw too. Sounds different on the phone than it does in person. It's been 30 minutes. Let's see what this looks like. Wow. Man, that looks so nice. That's crazy how good that pine saw is. Look at that. And look how much better that looks. Our injectors. These ultrasonic cleaners, man, they do the job. It looks like our degreaser kind of stained that one up for us. It did take a bunch of that gunk off there, though, that was caked on there. I may run this one through one more time. Well, I guess it's time to test these things and see if the ultrasonic cleaner fixed them or not. Oh, bummer. No luck, Ralphie. I wonder what would happen if you put 8 of these on something, because they're pretty big injectors. Now I'm like wanting to do an experiment with them. Well, I guess we're gonna have to order new injectors. I don't know what else to do. It looks like they're staked down, like you can't take them apart. So I guess we're gonna order new ones, but we'll go ahead and start cleaning up the rest of the stuff. Well, this has gotta help, right? I mean, it's got all these nasty passages in here. Obviously we had dirt in here, but I think our biggest problem is those injectors being stuck. I hope they're getting a signal from the computer. That would be unfortunate if they're not. Be back like the Corvette, huh? Where we're trying to chase all this down. That's just dried up old fuel that's leaked down from that regulator diaphragm, I guess.
Crusty.
Yeah. Even though these gaskets right here are not torn, I'm gonna go ahead and replace them because we have new ones in our kit.
Bad Kitty, what are you doing?
Bad Kitty knocked that over.
What are you doing?
Hey, you're supposed to be good.
It's kind of similar to rebuilding a carburetor, you know?
But there's not as many small pieces.
Yeah, there's not as many small pieces, for sure.
Where are you at now? I see you.
That was brand new.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? No. We got our new diaphragm here for our built-in fuel pressure regulator. This is really an interesting system when you tear into it and see how it works. And our spring, which sets our fuel pressure. Looks like there's like a weld in there or something, like a ball of brass or something. I don't know what that is. I don't remember it having that much spring pressure before, but I guess it did. Start a screw in there, somebody. We could have cleaned the bolts. That might have been a good idea.
It'd be fine. Those little booger pickers work good, don't they?
Yeah, you gotta have small booger pickers for when you do this. So that filler definitely goes right there. So we got a new gasket for this too.
Where does this guy go?
That goes when we bolt it back down.
Oh.
So we actually already got the new injectors. So O'Reilly's had them in stock, surprisingly. They're in a little case.
Look at that.
Would you just look at it?
Be?
What can I put in there? I'll be keeping that. So we got one O-ring that goes on there, on each one, and then we have a bigger O-ring. It goes right up here. So I went ahead and put some oil on these O-rings, and I dropped the little metal rings down in there. Try to get this down in there without pinching any O-rings or anything. Man, that thing's a booger. They're kind of hard to press down in there.
Watch him. He is
a very mean cat.
Mean.
I'm sweet sometimes.
When he's like sleepy.
You're not supposed to bite.
So I got them down in there, but it looks like these O-rings here, I guess I got to poke them down in there afterwards. They go on top of that little support ring that we dropped in. I got a little plastic tool here and I'm poking that O-ring down in there.
Watch him. Watch how mean this cat is.
Hey, it's sweet baby.
He used to be sweet.
Yeah, sweet nothing. I raised you. I bottle fed you. Listen, he should not be this mean. We saved him from the streets.
He plays with Eleanor every day, so.
This is what happened.
We've been trying at this for a little bit now. I can't think of another way to do it. It's like when you get almost all the way there, you have too much O-ring left over to poke it in there.
Oh.
He's like, if I were 200 pounds, you'd be dead right now. After a bunch of work, we finally got those O-rings in there. I hope we didn't pinch them anywhere trying to get them in. Those were a booger. It's just like they sent O-rings that were too big, but both kits appear to have the same O-rings. Finally, maybe we can put this back on here. So this guy goes like that right there. Which one's the long bolts?
I think this one's a long.
I don't think you're right. I think you're wrong.
I'm gonna try it.
I think you're wrong.
I'm just gonna try
You're definitely wrong. It's these three.
How?
Because look, they sit up higher. Man, I hope this doesn't leak. Whoa, ooh, easy, bro.
I'm not going
Hey,
that tight.
ziggy zaggy, go across the other way.
Yeah, one over.
Just blatant defiance. Okay, I had to take over. He was making me too nervous. I was afraid he was going to snap
How
something.
would you even snap that?
It's
a
pretty
possibility.
thin. It looks brand new, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We're also going to replace these seals for these fuel fittings. It comes with new ones here. They're just little thin little rings of plastic. And the new one just pops right on. You got a little bit of gasket material here to take off. I don't see any reason to take off the bottom half of the throttle body. Hopefully we don't have any problems down there. So these O-rings were on the fuel line, so I guess we're gonna have to replace them. Our kit, I found one new brown O-ring, but that's all I found. I did not find the second one in that box. You think this black one?
Yeah, I bet that black one they've just.
I wonder why it's not brown like
Here's
the
a
other
little
one.
one too.
We'll use it. I don't know. It fits. I just don't know if it's the right thing. We'll find out, won't we?
Surely it is.
Shirley? We got our new gasket. It's really thick. It's like a spacer, basically. All right. Now, I need you to work, little booger. I don't want to have to keep trying to make you run. If you're a Chevrolet, this should fix you. With like port injection, it's actually good for the injector to be as far away as possible from the valve. The farther away from the valve, the more time the fuel has to cool down the intake charge. So it makes more donkeys that way.
Scout stomps, here we come.
These fuel lines are a pain. You couldn't have put them at the front, General. Plug our injectors in. Man, I hope this works. Don't you, Ralphie?
Yeah.
We need this thing to fire up now. Just do the key on and off again.
I heard something.
I don't see any leaks. Well, maybe we're good. All right, try it, Wawa. Look, you can see it spraying. Look, oh, it died. Try it again. Try it again. Oh, it's gonna run. It is gonna run. That's what it was.
Oh, wow.
The injectors were clogged up. Wow. Yeah, the pump's definitely working. It's running on the old fuel though.
You hear it click? The exhaust leak?
I think it's the injector.
Oh, we might can hear him. I don't know.
I think it is. They're huge.
We gonna drive it?
I hope. Well, it's got brakes and parts.
Exactly.
She got oil pressure?
You don't know.
I didn't look.
Peg the gauge.
Yeah. That's awesome. I cannot believe that.
It's charging.
She's a gem. I cannot
Let's give her a
believe that.
rev. It's not even ticking.
I can't believe that.
That's great.
That is awesome. Man, that's all it was. It's so funny to watch those injectors spray. You can see the fuel spraying while it's running.
It's not like a big stream.
You see the fuel
Yeah, that's awesome.
right there? See it spraying, squeeze?
Yeah,
And that is awesome.
that's awesome.
All right, well, I guess let's shut it down and we'll change the oil. did I know he'd do
Oh,
that?
I know he couldn't help it, could he?
Before he
Wonder where
shut
he
down.
gets that from.
I knew it was gonna start first try. I had a feeling. I knew it.
I'm excited.
With those 33s.
These fuel injected ones, they kind of either run or they don't.
Yeah.
It's not like the carbureted ones where they kind of run, kind of don't. Like these just run or they don't run.
First time. First try.
Who's gonna drive her first? That's the question.
Me. I said me
I am
first.
official.
I said me first. I'm the one who started first, so.
I think Mom gets to drive it first.
What?
She got 33s.
So this is actually a 13. God, went right in my mouth. This is actually a 13 millimeter drain plug. I figured it was standard, but it was metric. Sometimes it's good to start one up like that and get a little bit of heat in it just to break the sludge loose. Let's see what it looks like. It's pretty black. And it hasn't been changed in a while, but it doesn't look glittery. Ooh, I was gonna say how tight is the oil filter? It really wasn't. I think it was loose.
First time for everything.
Yeah, I know. Usually you can't even get them off there with a impact gun. It's black, but it doesn't look...
Glittery.
Oh, maybe a little glitter.
Or maybe a little.
This is a Super Tech oil filter. What we got here? No, that's AC Delco.
Right there.
Oh, well, they put an AC Delco on it, so somebody cared about this thing. So we got a brand new Wix filter here, and we like to fill them up with Marvel Mystery Oil. The Marvel helps with the hydraulic lifters on startup like this if they've been sitting for years. And the Marvel goes through the filter element really quickly and fills this oil filter up without sitting here and waiting forever. What's in Marvel Mystery Oil, son?
Mysteries.
Exactly. You don't need to know.
Hey.
Did we get the correct oil filter? You're going on there. If I have to cross thread, you're going on. There we go. Make sure and crank this thing down so tight you can never get it off again. You don't want that thing falling off going down the road. Same thing with the drain plug. If you have a 3/4 drive impact, that's the best thing to use on these. Oh, the long pour. That's my boy. You gonna pour this? So we're running Rotella conventional 15W40 in this thing. When I've got the spare money, I like to run the Rotella 5W40 synthetic or any brand that's a 540 diesel oil. It's got better things in it, guys. Did you get it, bud? How much you spill? A quart? We got a quart on the ground?
No, not too much.
Not too bad?
Good.
Man, the long pour again. He loves this long pour, don't he? What a twerp.
Stop trying to get it on me.
Oh, he's trying to get it on Mom.
I was close when I did it.
Get it.
I don't know how much coolant this thing needs. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, none of that made it in. I'll tell you that right now. Go slower with it. There you go. You're getting it now.
I knew that was not going to end well.
Okay, stop. We'll have to get up to there. I think we need a new cap, though. That seal's pretty worn out. It'll be fine. We don't need that where we're going, right? Oh, yeah. You can thank me later.
What a dingus.
Lid flip engaged. Let's see what mysteries await us here. Oh, no fluid at all in the rear brakes. None. Zip, zero, nada. And it's only about half full on the
That's funny.
front brake side. Look at that boy go. You can't have too much. Just keep going. Just keep it going. All right, that's plenty. That's enough. That's enough.
You just said keep on going.
I don't really like these snap-on lids like this. I don't trust plastic. There's no coolant in the overflow either. Why don't you crank it up, Ralphie, and I'll check the transmission fluid.
You gotta tell him twice.
I don't know. Buck wild. Watch the oil pressure. Reverse work. It's got enough fluid to pull, but it's not showing up much on the dipstick. We'll take the oil pressure gauge still. It's definitely really low. It's not even showing up on the dipstick. It's still about a quart low, but I don't have no quart here.
Hello, beautiful. How nice of you to join us.
Let's see if this thing will drive. For the first time in, we think, 8 or 10 years. Starts right up. I didn't check the power steering, but
It felt good.
oh, you been cranking on already?
Yeah.
Here we go. Woo! Our mirrors hit. Oh man.
Jump the driveway.
Hey, I wonder if our headlights work now that we changed the headlight switch. I don't see anything working.
Probably old luxury.
I'm not used to driving stuff this big.
Yeah,
I feel like I own the road right now. The brakes do stop, but they're really hard.
They're decent.
So, I
At
wonder
least
why
we got any though.
yeah, I wonder why the back brakes weren't working. Is it a ripper? I wonder if it's a ripper. Oh, it's a certified. Certified ripper. What's rattling around back there?
You better not let Mom drop
Oh,
this.
the piece of metal for the.
Oh, the back cover thing.
I can get it.
Oh, weird rooster tailing back there. Mom's gonna love this thing. We should let her drive it.
Don't know about that.
You're gonna have to try it.
I seen it in tear up my grass a little bit.
Yeah, rooster tail. So the temperature gauge is working. Volts, oil, everything's working. Some fresh gas would probably help it out a lot instead of plugs.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna give it a rip?
Yeah, I do.
Take care of her, okay? This ain't safe right here.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Man, that's a good looking ride, isn't it?
Woo! Lord. Yeah, she's a ripper. Yeah, she's a ripper.
Man, that thing is so solid.
Look at how deep in the yard! Oh my gosh.
Look what Dad did.
Yeah.
Hello.
Give her the beans.
You are great mother.
Oh God.
Stop. Mom, slow down.
I hope she knows the brakes don't work that great. Was she getting on the interstate down there? Oh, she's neutral dropped it.
Oh Lord, you're good. Just go straight back. Floor it. Floor it. Floor it. Reverse right now.
Do not go straight back. Not go straight back.
What do you think, Granny? She shouldn't even be driving, should she?
Oh Lord. Okay, we're close to the trailer. As Wawa puts on her seatbelt.
Safety first.
Woo!
Lord. She's got the hog leg for sure.
She done scared the pee out of Granny.
Mom,
Hey, this thing's certified ripper.
You can't go slow when you're four-wheeling.
That's right. You don't go slow when you're four-wheeling.
no, we ain't four-wheeler in the front yard. Golly, mother.
Oh, Lord.
I think she jumped the driveway.
Oh, I bet it would, yeah.
She's got a hog leg, don't she?
Yeah.
Stop it.
It don't stop that good, does it? The
It's
brakes
a
are
little
hard.
squishy.
What's our temp?
Oh,
You ain't been looking at nothing, have you?
No. We're good.
Oh, we're good.
Golden.
Gotta drive it.
It's got too much power for him.
I feel safe.
She's scared to death over here.
I heard that.
Because
Can I do it?
I'm okay with
Of
Dad
course.
driving crazy. Mom driving crazy is a different story.
That's accurate.
You driving crazy.
That's ridiculous.
I'm glad this ain't my car. Here, Squeeze, hop in. Ralphie's driving, don't worry. Oh, he's counting gears.
Let's drive.
Park, reverse, neutral, drive.
Wait, hold on.
Oh my. Park, reverse, neutral, drive. There you go.
There. Well, I'll go lower.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It might need some power steering fluid, huh?
Hey, whoa, whoa.
Bubba?
Actually, slow down.
Our yard's gonna look awful. Watch out, Granny.
All right, you're done.
Here, I'll turn around.
What do you think about it?
It's nice.
He's done. My nerves can't take it.
She's like,
You wanna drive it?
slow down, slow down. You're about to hit stuff.
Of course, one more rip. Wawa will be on Marketplace tonight looking for a Blazer.
Probably. I do like it though.
It's not safe, Granny. Not safe at all. You better get back in the field.
Mom made me get in here because she couldn't handle it anymore.
It's pretty fun, actually.
It's floaty, it is.
Hey, there's a.
Watch out for the birdhouse.
already
Listen,
did
we already
that.
hit it once. These things, the power steering back then was really soft. It just needs a few more little things and this thing's gonna be ready to hit the road again. Ooh, giving it a rip. All right, that's probably good. We don't want it to get hot. What's the temperature?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Wait, 2, well, no, yeah, 2.
No, it's like
It's
in
less
between
than
1 and
1 and
210.
Yeah.
You did something wrong. You need to give it a rev.
Hey, it didn't even diesel. What about that?
Good job, cautious Carol.
She did a good job. She took care of it, didn't it?
Yes.
If it was ours, I would
Did
have.
I not? Did I not take care of it?
You was on the verge of letting her rip tater chip and popping the Pringle.
No, I didn't. I didn't.
You was on the verge. I can feel it.
Well, I like them shiny.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Rocky? You like it? It's running really good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. I like
Now,
it.
I think we got little headlights and taillights are out, but
The headlights never came on. I was
the
pulling the
orange
thing.
things come on, but
With
not
no
that.
headlights?
Right. And you have one brake light, I think.
We didn't even check our rear end. Can you believe that? I broke my own rule. Check your rear end. Oh my gosh.
That's illegal, Dad.
You have to check your rear end.
We might have to do that tomorrow.
Guess who's on their way?
Mike.
Magic Mike the neighbor.
Yes, I got it.
Yeah, Mike the neighbor's on his way over here. He wanted to see it running. So to clear up who owns this and all that stuff, if you didn't watch the cleanup video. So Mike the neighbor and my other neighbor, Josh, they knew the lady that owned this and it had been sitting for several years. And Mike and Josh loaded it up and brought it to their place and asked me if I wanted to get it running for them and get it cleaned up. So I said, yeah, I'd love to. So Mike's gonna come over and check it out now, see what he thinks about it running.
And cleaned up. I haven't seen it cleaned up.
Yeah, he hadn't even seen it cleaned up, exactly. Mike was not that old when these came out, you know. He was probably only in his 40s when these things came out new. So
That's not nice.
he remembers these being on the road better than I do. He said he was loading the dishwasher when I called.
Man.
I bet he
The
was.
dishwater hands.
Yeah. He's probably watching his wife load the dishwasher.
That looks good.
All it took was injectors.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we rebuilt that throttle body unit and put new injectors in it and started right up. Crank it up, Ralphie.
Crank it up.
It didn't even smoke. Jewel.
That is.
Good find there.
Oh, you did.
It's charging. Wow. That thing's solid. Yeah, really good.
She shut off.
You got worried? Well, Tosh blew the soot out of her for you.
Oh, there you go.
You know,
We would expect nothing less.
Yeah, we got the lid flip mod engaged too. You know, you want to hear that
Power,
thing kick in, yeah.
It's extra power.
Yeah, it is. It's a Sprite. Yeah, he'll drink it.
No, he won't drink it. He don't like carbonation.
We know you didn't come here to see us. You came here to see Mike the neighbor, and you got to see him in this video. So that's a big deal. Man, that was the easy one, huh? You went right after that.
We're one after your homies.
But man, how easy was that? Just needed fuel injectors, got it up and running super quick. That's how these fuel injected ones are. They just run or they don't run. And this one wanted to run for sure, didn't it? Oh, you want an RC Cola? That sweet nectar. I hope you liked the last couple of videos here. This GMC Jimmy, I keep wanting to call it a Blazer, but it's a Jimmy. I think this is going to make a good ride. Fuel injected with overdrive. You can't beat it. These things are bringing good money now. A solid one like this is hard to find, so I'm glad we were able to save this one and get it back roadworthy again. You can check out our second channel though at
Sleeper Dude 2.
and you can check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at
Sleeper Dude 88.
exactly. Check your Vainias, guys. They had a recall on them. I've got 37 emails about it. Check them.
Rocky, come here.
We almost had the winning numbers, but we didn't on this 10. We're okay. Don't worry about us. But you can check out our merchandise down below. We have more than just what's down below. You can also click on them. It'll take you to Spring's website, and there's like a dozen or more shirts that we sell. Thank you to everybody who does super thanks. Thank you to everybody who's a member. We really appreciate you guys. By being a member, you get early access photos to projects like this one right here. You guys knew about it quite a while back, didn't you? And you get priority status on your comments. We try to do everybody's comments, but you know, when there's millions and millions of views every month, it's really hard to keep up with all them, but we do the best we can. And we appreciate all y'all just for watching for free. So thank you for that. I wouldn't be able to do this job if it wasn't for you guys. We'd just be making home videos. Rocky, that was not nice.
What?
Do you think Vainia's still awake?
She may be huddled up in the hay.
We'll have to go find her. She may be in the barn still. We better get this to her before it gets dark because she'll be asleep in her little... She has like a nest that's like the same size as her body out there.
It is, yes.
Look, she's waiting at the gate here. Mike.
She knows.
Listen, nobody's ever had this honor before.
Is this an honor?
This is an honor. Safest thing to do is just put it through the gate. She knows what to do with it.
Hey, girl. Whoa. Uh-oh.
She gets real excited about it. Oh, here comes all the Rocky Juniors. Yeah, that's a privilege. You want the rest of this?
Yeah.
Hey, Ralphie did it once.
Did it?
Yeah.
I'll do it now.
No, you better
no.
not. Don't drink it. He forgot that she had drank it one time and he put it in his mouth.
I kissed her.
It's almost not even audible. All right, we'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Man, look at that. I wish I had the skills you have. Especially that passenger side.
I know it doesn't so much.
Whoa.
The other one.
Whoa, whoa,
whoa,
whoa.
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 Terrestrial.
Golly. Hey, weren't you in that movie Waterboy?